just want to get one little quick video. Yeah, go ahead and speak your mind if you like.
No, the first time I saw it without the lights on, or the lights on, it's completely different than looking at it like this. I look at it now.
Yeah, I put like I have 3 different lighting setups, and the work looks different with each one.
Now you can see like the depth with everything behind it, and it looks like the spear is coming towards you.
Oh, that's an interesting observation. Yeah, it kind of encourages you to get up close, and because the light only focuses on a very narrow portion of the piece. Instead of seeing it as a whole, you gotta examine it in detail.
And each time I do, I see something a little different. Like this one over here, I looked at this one with the lights on, and it wasn't until the lights were off that I saw the hand down here.
Oh yeah. I kind of forgot that hand was there too when I had it rolled up for so long, and it's kind of coming off the walls because it wants to recoil back into that rolled up position.
Oh yeah.
But I saw that on the side of the piece, and like, oh yeah, there's a hand there that I did. Smearing black and white blood.
And with all the objects you have around here, you can do some cool lighting things.
Indeed.
You can see like, yeah. I think the best one was this way.
Yeah, I really like that.
That was like cool because it adds another box to the picture, the painting.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. The reflective, or the shadows of the case.
Yeah.
The shapes.
This one's cool too because of different things that are here. You get good shapes.
Yeah, I was going to put titles for these too, but I thought they would kind of interfere with the essence of the pieces themselves. But if you want to know what they are, we've got, there's 2 titles for this, Heather's Pendant and Aglofotis Pendant. They're both the same.
Mm-hmm.
This is an obsidian goblet, and this white milky stuff in the bottle is white chrism. And these items over here in this case, this little plush looking thing here is a wax doll, but even though I sculpted it out of clay, so it's not really wax. And obviously a horseshoe and a lighter. Not very creative titles.
You ever seen Princess Mononoke?
Oh yeah.
That looks like
yeah, those look like the Kadema,
yeah.
the tree spirits. But in the game, in Silent Hill 2, you're in the prison level and you find this in one of the cells. Obviously, one of the inmates,
made it.
Something to pass the time. A little buddy.
I wonder why you would put the nail in the head.
Prisoners do insane things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prison level is one of the scariest levels in that, not only that game, but in all those, that whole series.
Light right like that, it's like it's perfect.
Yeah, with the lights off, it really brings out the lighted areas of each painting. So it gives it kind of a ghostly image.
Is this a rug that you found that was in the game?
Yeah, there was these two paintings in the middle here is this altar-looking
Oh, it's
setup.
just like this?
I tried to mimic it exactly as I saw it in the game, and the rug, the design isn't the same as it is in the game. I couldn't find one.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even buy this rug. They happened to have it in the other gallery storeroom, so I figured, okay, perfect. I don't have to buy a rug. Yeah, a lot of these items I bought myself, and I'm just spent, literally and physically exhausted. Some of these items I think I can bring back, like this candle holder, because I didn't actually have to use it. It's just a display prop.
Yeah.
And these goblets are actually just some clear glasses I got at like a dollar store, and I spray painted it.
That's pretty good. I would have never even known it.
You can do some amazing things with relatively simple, cheap methods.
What's actually in the glass?
It's milk.
Oh, okay.
I mean, these are supposed to be in the game like items of a nefarious, insidious cult for sacrificial purposes. And this pendant, it's actually a ping pong ball. I put clay around it to make it seem like it's something you can open up and there's something inside.
Yeah.
Substance called aglyphotis. Did you read the title of this one?
It's cross between that one or that one, which is my favorite.
You like these two?
Yeah. Maybe it was because of the initial response when I walked through the door. I don't know. I just the ones that I seem to keep wanting to look at.
Interesting. I'll just get maybe 40 more seconds of video footage. As YouTube videos, standard user minimum is, or maximum is like 11 minutes, 10:59, and I'm almost up to that point, so in case I upload these videos to YouTube, I'll get the maximum amount of time out of it. In fact, I think this video camera I got cuts off at around that time too, automatically. Yeah, it was like almost a week and a half ago. These two paintings were completely blank, and I had to work like a madman to get it all worked out, because I really desperately wanted them in this show. And they were both difficult for different reasons. This one was really large. Not that bad though, because the color is pretty monochromatic. It's all the same tone. And that one's just smaller, but it's got a massive amount of detail.
Yeah.
And I'm still not finished with it. I still want to work on brightening these flames here.
No one knows me yet. It was good.
Oh, thank you. I was afraid I was going to be here all myself documenting this. Yeah, I really wanted to get someone in here to walk around with a flashlight so I can get a third-person perspective. So at least I got that much. But I'm going to do some more thorough filming with just myself. Which is the way it is in the game, because, you know, it's a single-player game. There's no co-op.
Can you pretty much scare yourself in the game?
Can you pretty much what?
Scare yourself in the game?
Oh, you get scared plenty of times. And it's not... There are a few, like, boost scares where things might pop out or something like that, startle you, but it's more atmospheric and gets inside your head and starts messing with your mind. Type unnerving, unsettling, disturbing quality, which is what Silent Hill is all about. Yeah, and besides Silent Hill influence, there's a bit of Bacon. He did a lot of this distortion of human faces and body parts to look inhuman. So monsters are more interesting if they have some element of humanity.
Yeah.
Rather than just your typical cliched monster with horns or tentacles or something. They're more like demons. Have you ever seen a movie called Jacob's Ladder?
Can't say I have.
Never heard of it?
I've heard of it.
That was it's a huge influence on Silent Hill, the games at least. Yeah, and they take a lot of influence, the visuals in that movie, from Bacon and some other artists who dealt with similar themes. It's a great movie. Very scary too. Even though it's probably more classified as psychological drama than a horror movie, which makes it even more interesting. And this here is, there's no particular meaning, it's just one of the save squares in the game.
Oh, yes, sir.
To use to save your place. I guess it's more of a Japanese design aesthetic. So there's 9 red squares out in the front too.
Oh, okay.
And this is called the Halo of the Sun. I don't know if this is a real symbol in Judeo-Christian mythology or not, but definitely looks convincing.
Yeah.
And I told myself, well, and for my advanced drawing course, I did do charcoal versions of these 4 paintings here. And because that was like a final assignment to do 4 interconnecting drawings.
Mm-hmm.
And after I did that, I started wondering, could I actually pull it off and do life-size paintings? So if you're going to do replicas of a painting from the game, might as well do it life-size, huh?
Yeah.
And I might go back and do some smaller scale versions too. But if I did that, these are oil paintings. I'd rather do smaller ones in acrylic.
No idea about the materials.
Oil in general, it doesn't dry fast. Acrylic does because it's water-based.
Was that why some of this looks like?
It's a little shiny.
But it kind of adds to it.
Yeah, it does have some, give it some character.
Yeah.
And I was afraid of that if this idea of seeing the work in the dark with a flashlight, if the oily surface would be too reflective.
No, it's like perfect.
But it came out pretty well. When I came in here Monday night to set all this up, I tried it when there was no sunlight in. Yeah, it was working. It's totally doing its thing.
So you're gonna go for your master's?
I don't really have plans to right now, for a number of reasons. Financial being of utmost importance.